Week 17, change your mindset. Article Real Appeal, Articles Week 17. Real Appeal, Articles Week 17. Your articles for the week in one easy click. We hope you have a great week with Real Appeal. Review this week's articles and reflect on your takeaways and learnings. Remember, you've got this. Here are your articles this week. Quiz. How positive is your self-talk? Determine whether your current self-talk is more positive or negative. How does self-talk impact your health? Learn what self-talk is and how it can improve your overall health, your overall well-being. Change your mindset. Change your health. Reframe your mindset to support your weight loss goals. Navigate thinking traps. Identify common thinking traps and how to change your mindset. Healthy mind, healthy body. Focus on your mental health and body image to support your goals. Activity. What are your strengths? Discover your strengths and how you can use them to feel strong, confident, and focused. Week 17 Wellness Drop Summary. Recipe, workout, and mindfulness tips for the week. Quiz. How positive is your self-talk? Quiz. How positive is your self-talk? Determine whether your current self-talk is more positive or negative. Self-talk is the way you talk to yourself and about yourself. Human nature, unfortunately, is prone to negative self-talk. Examples of negative self-talk. I felt. I can't do that. It never works. I should be better. To change your mindset and self-talk, you first need to know where you currently are. Take this quick assessment to determine how positive your self-talk is. Instructions. 1. Grab a piece of paper and something to write with, or open a note taker on your phone. 2. Write down your answer to each question. 3. Take a look at what your answers could mean below. Quiz. Self-talk assessment. 1. You are dining out at your favorite restaurant and you choose a healthy meal from the menu. Someone at the table orders dessert for everyone and you eat more than you planned to. What would you most likely say to yourself? A. That's okay. The rest of the dinner was healthy. B. The dinner went alright, but I'm upset I ate the dessert. C. I completely got off track tonight. 2. The words that most accurately describe your inner dialogue about yourself are A. Confident and upbeat. B. Inconsistent and conflicting. C. Negative and critical. 3. You are heading out for the evening and deciding what to wear for the night. When you look in the mirror, what do you say to yourself most often? A. I'm proud of my body and feel confident. B. I don't like how I look in these clothes. Maybe I have something more flattering. C. Nothing ever looks good on me. 4. You are at a new workout class. It's your first time and you were too tired to focus. What are you most likely to tell yourself? A. I may not be there yet, but I enjoy the opportunity to try something new. B. That didn't go well. I hope no one was watching me. C. I'll never be able to finish that class. 5. If you don't complete a goal, how often do you focus on what you were able to accomplish? A. Frequently. B. Sometimes. C. Rarely. What your answers say about your self-talk. Take a look at the answers you wrote down and refer to the letter you answer most often. Mostly A's. Positive self-talk. Overall, you have positive self-talk. You generally feel confident and see the good in situations that come your way. Share with your team how you stay positive and determine how you will continue to support your current inner dialogue. Tip: perform small acts of kindness. Helping others can lead to feeling more positive, empowered, and optimistic about life while inspiring others. Mostly B's. Balanced self-talk. Your inner dialogue includes a balance of both positive and negative self-talk. Growing your positive self-talk can make it easier to accomplish your weight loss goals. Tip: be mindful when you have a negative thought. Stop the thought and flip it to something positive. Example: negative: I didn't accomplish everything I wanted to this week. Positive: I'm happy that I accomplished 90% of my goals this week. Mostly sees negative self-talk. Your self-talk seems to be more negative. You may find yourself focusing on your faults and flaws, which can make it hard for you to stay positive about your health goals and progress. Adjusting your inner critic takes time and effort. Reach out to your coach for additional support as you get started. Tip: practice gratitude by writing down 3 things you accomplished and are thankful for each day. Important: if you need help managing your thoughts and feelings, consider consulting a mental health professional or your primary care physician. Article: how does self-talk impact your health? How does self-talk impact your health? Learn what self-talk is and how it can improve your overall well-being. Is your glass half empty or half full? In other words, are you a pessimist or an optimist? How you answer this age-old question may reflect your mindset, your outlook in life, and self-talk, how you speak to yourself. Your mindset is a driving force behind what you do and why you do it, and it directly impacts your results. Here are the different ways a negative mindset can affect you. Beliefs and thoughts: how you make sense of the world around you, your perspective on what you believe to be true. Negative example: I gained weight this week and I'm never going to be able to be healthy. Feelings: your emotional state as a result of believing your thoughts. Negative example: I feel hopeless and frustrated. Actions: how you respond to your feelings and what you choose to do. Negative example: I will skip my workout and grab fast food instead because I can't lose weight. Result: your thoughts and beliefs become your reality. You rationalize your actions, which makes it very challenging to achieve your healthy goals. Negative examples: you stop weighing in and putting in any effort because you've already made up your mind. This negative loop can be hard to get out of. Example: you believe you won't be able to overcome a plateau. You feel frustrated and disappointed. You give in to emotional eating and feel regret and guilt after. The negative loop can occur in any order, yet still contributes to a negative mindset. Positive thinking starts with your self-talk. Beliefs and thoughts, feelings, actions, results. What is self-talk? Self-talk is the way you talk to and about yourself. You might not be aware of it all the time, but it's something we naturally do. These automatic thoughts can be positive or negative. Negative self-talk is when your inner voice focuses on the bad. Negative self-talk is also known as your inner critic. It often involves using judgment and blaming phrases in your thoughts. Examples: I can't do that. I'm a failure. I'm not smart enough. I don't deserve to be happy. Negative self-talk can create doubt and make you feel like you are going to fail before you start. Positive self-talk is when your inner dialogue makes you feel good about yourself and everything going on in your life. Example: I'm doing the best I can. I'm proud of I accomplished that. Positive self-talk isn't about tricking yourself into viewing everything as wonderful and ignoring life's less pleasant realities. Instead, positive self-talk helps you see the whole truth instead of just the negative aspects of any given situation. It also helps you approach life in a more productive way. Conversations we have in our heads can have a big impact on our emotions, how we view ourselves and our actions. Positive self-talk in your health. According to the National Institute of Health, NIH, the health benefits of positive thinking may include better stress management and motivation, lower rates of depression and anxiety, improves body image and self-esteem, reduce risk of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, stroke, cancer, and respiratory conditions, living in a healthier lifestyle, maintaining a healthy weight. A 2012 report from the National Weight Control Registry, the longest ongoing study of people who have maintained substantial weight loss for many years, found that people who successfully maintain weight, lose regularly, rely on positive self-talk as one of their strategies. Reflect, are you more critical or supportive of yourself? How has your self-talk impacted your health and goals? It's okay if your self-talk is currently more negative. Everyone experiences negative thoughts at times, but with some strategies, you can begin to shift your negative self-talk to positive. Changing your mindset takes time, and we are here to help. Explore ways to change your mindset and enhance your positive self-talk in this article. Change your mindset, change your health. A healthy mind breeds a healthy body. Zig Ziglar. Ta-da. Article, change your mindset, change your health. Change your mindset, change your health. Reframe your mindset to support your weight loss goals. While you might think tough love will keep you on track with this program, it may have the opposite effect. Negative thoughts are common and can happen immediately after a triggering event. Examples: I should have ordered something healthier. I keep messing up. My presentation was terrible. I should be fired. Ultimately, these negative thoughts are counterproductive, and you could start believing the negative things you say to yourself. The more you can kick the negativity and turn it around, the easier it will be to stick with your health goals. Take a look at some tools to change your mindset and improve your self-talk. Change your mindset. Question your thoughts. Start to challenge and question your beliefs and thoughts. Ask yourself, why do I believe this? What impact is this having on me? Determine if this thought is true all of the time, or if it's just feels true right now. Take a break of air. Take a breath of air. Air stands for acknowledge, interrupt, and reframe. Use this when your negative self-talk strikes. Step 1. Acknowledge your inner dialogue. Practice mindfulness and recognize your self-talk at the moment. Periodically, during the day, stop and evaluate what you are thinking. Give your inner critic a name, such as your inner gremlin or mean Michelle. This takes away its power and makes it easier to recognize. Example, you think your legs look fat when getting ready in front of the mirror. Step 2. Interrupt the thoughts. Actively stop, breathe, and disrupt the negative thoughts. Say your thought out loud to help you realize how untrue they are. This can inspire you to want to change them. Imagine a stop sign each time you catch yourself having a negative and unhelpful thought. Step 3. Reframe and reset. Reframing is a strategy that identifies negative thoughts and replaces them with healthy thoughts. Change the way you look at the situation. What is a neutral and helpful way you can view your situation? Zoom out and look at the big picture. Does this really matter? Don't say anything to yourself that you wouldn't say to anyone else. Example, these strong legs give me the power to work out. Give yourself a round of applause. Write a list of everything you accomplish at the end of each day. If nothing comes to mind, write about an obstacle you faced in the past and how you were able to overcome it. Make a list of your strengths and how you can use them the next day. Talk it out. It's essential to have a healthy outlet for difficult thoughts and emotions so you aren't ignoring or burying them. This can cause the negative thoughts and feelings to worsen. Example, write in a journal, make at work, talk to a trusted friend, or reach out to a mental health professional. Focus on the good. Practicing gratitude helps you experience more joy, happiness, and optimism in your life. Appreciate the good aspects of your life by naming 3 good things that happen to you each day. Keep a gratitude journal or sit quietly and reflect on all the good in your life. If you notice you are feeling happy, pause what you are doing and pay attention to that feeling for a few minutes. How Notice how you feel, your thoughts, and the sensations in your body. Get out of your head. Overthinking or negative thinking often means we are disconnected from the body. This can lead to symptoms of anxiety and depression. It may appear as shallow or improper breathing, poor posture, and fidgeting. Daily exercise, a long walk, or breathing practices will help you to quiet your mind and connect with your body. Look for a helping hand. Reach out to supportive people that you can depend on to give helpful advice and accountability. Be honest about what you need and ask family and friends for their support. Do something nice for someone else and support other people with their goals. Meet new people and get involved in your community. Examples: take a class, volunteer, join a club. Botanical bliss. According to the American Psychological Association, studies show that people who spend more time outdoors have better moods, expanded thinking, and find more meaning in life. Examples: go outside, open a window or blinds, add plants to your space. Laugh about it. Seek humor in everyday situations when possible. When you can laugh at life, you feel less stress. Give yourself permission to smile or laugh, especially during difficult times. Examples: call a friend, listen to an entertaining podcast, watch a funny show or movie, host a game night with friends. Be kind. Helping others can lead to feeling more empowered and optimistic about life. Examples: compliment someone, bring a coworker a cup of coffee, hold the door open for someone, smile at someone while making eye contact. Reflect: how would you create a positive mindset to reach your goals? Don't judge your negative thoughts, they happen. Begin to stop those negative thoughts and build a positive mindset to support your weight loss goals. Article: Navigate Thinking Traps. Navigate thinking traps. Identify common thinking traps and how to change your mindset. Which of these statements is similar to what you find yourself saying? A. I ate 2 cookies, so it ruined the entire day. Might as well keep eating junk. B. I only exercised twice this week instead of 3 times. I will never reach my goal. C. I haven't been able to successfully lose weight before, so there's no way I will be able to now. D. I need to lose 10 pounds this month or else I'm a failure. E. I should be able to control my cravings. All of the statements above are negative thinking traps, which can prevent us from seeing things as they really are and can disrupt our healthy lifestyle. Recognizing the thinking patterns that can hold you back is key to changing them. Let's take a closer look at thinking traps A through E below. Thinking traps. A. All or nothing. All or nothing thinking means you limit yourself to only 2 options. Things have to be one way or another. It's either good or bad, and there is no in between. It involves thinking in extremes, and compromise can be difficult. If a situation doesn't go according to plan, you view it as a failure. Examples: I ate too much at breakfast, I ruined the entire day. I wasn't able to exercise yesterday. I will never be able to get fit, so why bother? If you wait for all and give nothing, it will be more difficult to reach your goals. Tips: look for positives and use words like and or instead of but. Examples: this week had challenging times and there were some good moments. I will go on my walk after lunch or do a quick workout at home. Challenge yourself to think in shades of gray instead of black and white. There's always a silver lining. B. Discounting the positive. You tend to reject the positive aspects of an experience and focus on the negative ones. Even if you do a good job, you may believe it's not good enough, or you get stuck on the details you think you messed up on. Examples: I only achieved 3 out of my 4 goals this week. What's wrong with me? I didn't even eat healthy today because I went out to eat for dinner. Filtering out the positive can make you feel inadequate, even when you have so much to celebrate. Tip: write down what you achieved each week and what you are grateful for. C. Fortune telling. You automatically anticipate the worst and believe the future will be negative. Examples: I haven't been able to lose weight in the past, so there's no way I'll ever be able to successfully lose and maintain a healthy weight. I don't have what it takes. I can't go to the exercise class. I'm not fit enough. I will fall and get laughed at. If your inner voice tells you that you will fail, it leads to the vicious cycle of thinking you can't, so you don't even try. Tips: ask yourself questions before you jump to conclusions. Ask yourself, is this thought I have a fact, or is it an opinion? Most thoughts are actually opinions rather than facts. D. Unrealistic expectations. Keeping impossible standards and trying to be perfect sets you up for challenges and setbacks. Perfection is an impossible standard. When you judge yourself harshly, you might give up and abandon your goals altogether. Examples: I need to get back to my weight when I was 20. My partner doesn't support me on my health journey. They should just know what I need. Continually failing to meet your expectations can prompt guilt and shame in the shape of unhelpful beliefs like I'm not good enough or I just don't have what it takes. Tip: focus on what you really want for yourself instead of what you think you should be doing. E. Should, must, need statements. Statements that you make to yourself about what you should and must do. You focus on all the things you think you should do and blame yourself for not doing them. Examples: I should be able to lose 2 pounds per week. I need to stop eating candy or I will never reach my goals. These statements can make us feel guilty that we cannot live up to them. We often think this way because of negative self-esteem and what we saw as normal for us growing up. Tip: write down should statements when they happened and write a new statement that is more realistic and positive. Example: I should have exercised more this week. I exercised 3 days this week. Reflect. When and how often do these statements show up in your thinking? How do they impact your motivation and progress? Overcome thinking traps. Take a look at the 3 steps to overcome thinking traps and change your mindset. 1. Notice your thoughts. Practice paying attention to your inner dialogue and notice your patterns at the moment. Think of yourself as an observer who's paying attention to your thoughts. Try labeling your thoughts as useful or not useful in the moment. It takes practice and patience to observe your thoughts. It doesn't happen overnight. 2. Challenge your thoughts. Evaluate and look for the truth in your thoughts. Ask yourself, is what I'm telling myself actually true? Is this perspective helping or harming me? What would my loved ones say about this thought? Challenging your thoughts is a way to break your perspective and shift into a more truthful, positive outlook. 3. Reframing your thoughts. Reframing is seeing something in a different way that allows you to recognize the positives or lessons of a situation. The goal of reframing is to use less negative and threatening thoughts and emotions when managing different situations. Example: instead of I can't do anything right, reframe it as I messed up and nobody's perfect. Reflect. What thinking traps do you use most often? How would you overcome them this week? Download or print this fillable PDF to help you reframe unhelpful thoughts into helpful ones. The more you practice, the better you will be when responding on the spot. repetition trains the mind to think in new ways. Remember, as Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Our mind is the most powerful tool we have. How we think is how we act. Create a healthy mindset to accomplish your health goals. You've got this. Article Session 17 Snapshots. Session 17 Snapshots. Review the information your coach shared during this week's group session. For your reference, you can download a PDF of Session 17 Snapshots or view them below. Content Video Mindset and Health. Mindset and Health. Rally Coach Real Appeal Week 17. Rally Coach Real Appeal Week 17. Quiz. Assess your mindset. Confident, positive. Critical, negative. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Focus, success. I've met 90% of my goals. I overate at dinner and it's okay. I couldn't work out, so I worked on my step goal. Focus, failure. I failed, didn't meet all my goals. I should be able to control my cravings. I never lost weight before. It won't be any different now. Self-talk and its impact. Self-talk is the way you talk to and about yourself. Negative. I always fail. I will never be able to do this. Positive. I forgot to track my meals, but I got all of my steps in today. Benefits of positive thinking. Stress management and motivation. Reduce rates of depression and anxiety, improve body image and self-esteem, reduce risk of chronic disease, living a healthier lifestyle and maintaining weight. Self-sabotaging thinking patterns, all or nothing. I ate too much at breakfast. I ruined the entire day. Discounting the positive. I only achieved 3 out of my 4 goals this week. Fortune telling. I can't go to the class. I will fall and get laughed at. Unrealistic expectations. I need to get 30,000 steps in and track every day. Should need statements. I shouldn't eat candy. I'll never reach my goals. Strategies to improve mindset. Give yourself credit. Talk it out. Focus on the good. Get out of your head. Reach out for support. Spend time outdoors. Laugh more. Be kind. Let's practice reframing. Tip: speak to yourself with kindness, like you are talking to a friend. How could you reframe the statements? 1. I didn't lose any weight this week. I'll never reach my goal. 2. I just ate an entire cookie. There goes my whole day. 3. I have to work out for 2 hours every day to reach my goals. 4. I only hit my step goal 5 times this week instead of 7. Article Healthy Mind, Healthy Body. Healthy mind, healthy body. Focus on your mental health and body image to support your goals. True or false? Mental and physical health are equally important components of overall health. Answer: true. A healthy body comes from a healthy mind. Focusing on mental health and a positive body image are major struggles for many people. The National Institute of Mental Health Disorders states that 1 in 4 adults is living with low mental health, and the majority of people are dissatisfied with their bodies. Your mindset, mental health, and body image can impact your motivation, confidence, and overall well-being. Reflect. How do you currently take care of your mental health? How do you currently feel about your body? Explore ways to support your mental health and body image to help you achieve your goals. Mental health. Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. Low mental health can affect people of any age, race, religion, or income. Negative self talk is often experienced by people who have depression or anxiety. The constant negative chatter can be overwhelming and difficult to change. Nurture your mental health. Manage your stress. When stress becomes overwhelming and prolonged, the risk for mental health problems and mental problems increase. Manage your time and create a schedule that makes you feel less overwhelmed. Practice relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or a body scan. Be kind to yourself and take a few minutes to focus on the positives. Use mindfulness to help ease your mind. Pause and check in with yourself and how you are feeling at that moment. Pay attention and slow down. Take the time to experience your environment with your senses: touch, hearing, sight, smell, and taste. Focus on your breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. Write down your thoughts in a journal or create a checklist. Explore nature and breathe in the fresh air. Incorporate self-care and take time for yourself. Self-care is any act that focuses on your well-being and happiness and can reduce stress and anxiety levels while increasing self-compassion. Organize your schedule and put your self-care on your calendar. Examples: schedule breaks, walk times, exercise, meditation, sleep. Important: talk to your healthcare professional if you need a referral to see a mental health professional. Low mental health and negative thoughts can lead to a less favorable body image too. Body image. Body image describes how we think and feel about our bodies. Our thoughts and feelings about our bodies can impact us throughout our lives, affecting the way we feel about ourselves and our mental health and well-being. A positive body image can increase confidence and create a healthy relationship with food and exercise. Improve your body image. Appreciate your body. Celebrate all of the amazing things your body does for you: running, dancing, breathing, laughing. Make a list of the things you like and appreciate about your body. Give yourself affirmations. Give yourself daily verbal encouragement and reminders. Examples: say something kind to yourself in the mirror in the mornings. Place encouraging sticky notes on your bedside table. Look for self-love and body positive mantras and quotes that inspire you. Be picky with your media. Unfollow and unsubscribe from negative images and messages online. Instead, follow inspiring and motivating accounts and messages. Set limits on the amount of time you spend on social media. Your mental health and body image are important pieces of creating a healthy mindset. Start by committing to making your mental health and body image a priority. Reach out to a mental health professional for additional support. Your mind and body will thank you. Weekly bonus content, Week 17 Wellness Drop Summary. Week 17 Wellness Drop Summary. Your one-stop shop for this week's wellness drops. This week's wellness drops included recipe balsamic glaze caprese chicken, workout dance 30 minutes with Emma, mindfulness tips. Recognize 3 things you are proud of yourself for today. Write down 3 things you feel most proud of each day. There's no such thing as too big or too small. Dig deeper with this article covering how does self-talk impact your health. March Fitness on Demand Challenge. It's time to relax, refocus, and rejuvenate to enhance our well-being. You will earn a point for every meditation completed. Instructions: 1. Keep attending your group sessions to maintain your free access to fitness on demand during your first year with Real Appeal. 2. Set up your fitness on demand account through the Real Appeal app or website. 3. Say yes to the challenge from within your FOD account today and sync your device to the Rally Coach app. Stay informed and empowered on your weight management journey by signing up for Healthline's Weight Management newsletter. Real Appeal and our affiliate Healthlines are both part of RVO Health LLC. Activity. Activity, what are your strengths? Activity, what are your strengths? Discover your strengths and how you can use them to feel strong, confident, and focused. Strengths are defined as character traits or skills that are considered positive. Strengths includes knowledge, attributes, skills, and talents. Examples: ambitious, honest, patient, positive, dependable, creative, adaptable, efficient, focused. Research shows that understanding and applying your strengths can help you create a positive mindset and self-talk, reduce stress and accomplish your goals, boost confidence and increase happiness, strengthen relationships and improve work performance. To help uncover and apply your strengths, check out this activity, What Are Your Strengths?, which you can fill out online and save or print. An additional tool to help you create a more positive self is called PERMA. PERMA, PERMA, is the 5 pillars of positive psychology, which focus on what makes life worth living. Research shows that PERMA can help you work towards a life of fulfillment, happiness, and well-being. PERMA stands for P, positive emotions; E, engagement; R, relationships; and meaning; A, achievements. Here's how you can apply PERMA to your daily life while utilizing your strengths. Positive emotions. Think of a positive emotion that you want to feel today. What would you do to achieve this positive emotion? Tip: practice gratitude or joy by setting an alarm to watch the sunrise. Engagement. Think of an activity or task that makes you feel happy and engaged. How would you make time for activities that energize you? Tip: play a sport or game you enjoy with others who share the same interest. Relationships. Name individuals that you can turn to when you need extra support. How can you use your support system to stay centered and focused? Tips: meet a friend for lunch or call a family member that you miss. Meaning: recall your why and focus on what living a healthy life means to you. How would you stay connected with your why and use it to reach your goals? Tip: keep a journal handy and place visual reminders throughout your home. Achievement. Focus on what you have accomplished that makes you feel proud. What strengths helped you with those achievements that you can also use now? Tip: reflect on your strengths and achievements, often to build confidence in movements of struggle or discouragement. Reflect: what area of PERMA would you like to work on this week? Video: Dave's success story. Dave's success story. Thanks to Real Appeals exercise videos, grocery shopping tips, and other helpful tools, Dave lost 50 pounds and feels great. Real success, Dave.